Hello, and welcome to my podcast. Whether you're walking to work, having a cup of coffee, or just seeking positive vibes, join me as I share timeless wisdom and practical tools to make your life better. Hey lovelies, happy December. I'm so excited that Christmas is finally here. How you are doing? Have you put up your Christmas trees and decorations? And do you have new recipes that just fill your house with good smells from maybe the amazing baking? And I say this because I know I love to bake during Christmas more than ever. And I think it keeps our tummies and souls warm. Anyway, that's a topic for another day. Today, I just want us to continue with part B of how we can practice to be our own best friends, especially this festive season with all the celebrations around the corner. More than ever, we need to celebrate ourselves for how far we've come this year and be in love with ourselves and love our companies no matter what we've been through this year. So the other practice that we need to embrace, or the first practice in this section, is we need to embrace to be our own cheerleaders. For us to be our own best friends, we need to encourage ourselves and let us be like, you can do this. Even when we've fallen down, let's be like, come on, let's get back up. You've got this. And when you don't get it right or you make mistakes, may you get yourself back up from a place of love. And you say things like, hey, listen, that's how you learn. That's how you grow. That's part of the process. And let's keep going. And the second practice is, let us practice to be exciting and interesting. For us to be our own best friends. If you're accustomed to focusing on what you think is wrong with you and your flaws, and what you think you need to change about yourself, you are probably very bored with yourself. And there's nothing exciting going on with you that allows you to love being with yourself. And so I want you to think about what are the things that you're curious about, that you want to learn more about, that you want to explore. For me, I think when I asked myself these questions, I was like, I want to explore the world of gaming. I want to explore and learn more about wine. I want to explore the world of horse riding. And I know I'll have more ideas if I keep on asking myself these questions. And eventually, I know I'll be my own best friend by being exciting and interesting to myself. And I also want to explore books. I love books. This time I want to do fiction. I also want to explore and I'm also be curious, or I'm also curious about the world of investment, be it stocks, be it even the little things as what is a stock, what is an investment, where can I invest as early as now. And if anyone listening to this, if it's not possible for you right now to invest in stocks, to invest in real estate or any other areas, you can always start small. And today, I remember a family member of mine giving, I call her our nanny, advice on how to invest. And that family member also gave me advice is start small, look for circles in your churches, because you're your only best friend. And so invest in you, invest in projects that don't give you stress, but just be curious and learn more about circles in churches. And this just makes you interesting. And this is a project that you can be excited about. And the other practice for you to be your own best friend is just be fun. And how do you create fun with yourself? Well, if you think about it, it comes down to your perception of the world. And what I mean is, how do you view your life? How do you view things? And there are some people that can look at a situation and find everything that's wrong. Like, they look at everything and they see things that could potentially go wrong. I have been there, my friends, before I started working on my mindset. There was no possibilities. Like, nothing could ever happen for me in my life. And I know I was not a fun person. I don't even need to be told by anyone. And when you're at this stage, we look at things through a very dark lens. And maybe all this is shaped by our experiences. And it's okay. But remember, there are people also who tend to be more fun and have a way of looking at things through a lens of humor. In every situation, just find something to laugh about. Especially in these negative situations, find something that feels a little bit lighter. So I just want to ask you, why don't you just choose to focus on looking through the lens of humor? Let's choose to not take ourselves seriously and take issues personally, and then so enjoy being our own in our own presence and have fun while doing it. Be the party. You can start your own party because the party is in you. So be the party. And everywhere you go, bring the party with you. And a party doesn't have to involve all these things like alcohol and what. No. Just be fun. Just choose to see your life through the lens of humor. And the other practice, which is important, is enjoy your own mind. To be your own best friend, you have to enjoy your own mind. And I know a lot of us don't like being in our own company because of the pain or how lonely it gets. And I have found myself in those situations, and I'm learning along with you. Never forget this, guys. And all of this is caused by the thoughts in our brains. And for many people, we believe that these thoughts are true. But they're just thoughts. They're just sentences in our head. And when you believe them, and they're so negative, of course, you don't want to be with yourself because it's too painful to do so. But the first step is for you to just realize they are just thoughts. And they're just sentences in your head. And I just want to offer, when negative, crazy thoughts come in, allow them. Don't resist them and make them mean nothing else other than you are human. And you're a human who is having a very human experience, which includes having crazy thoughts. Don't beat yourself up, but love on you. And also laugh at your crazy thoughts. And a lot of times, we only want the positive without the negative. But you don't appreciate the positive unless you have the negative. So what if you could just learn to be with all of it, to enjoy all of it? Then you could decide what you want to think on purpose. So my friends, I feel like our number one goal should be to be our own best friends, because then you're never alone. You're always with someone who loves you, who delights you, who entertains you, who makes you laugh, who encourages you, who fascinates you, and who has your own back. Keep trying, my friends. Let's not give up on this journey of personal development, and especially of being our own best friends. Have a beautiful week, everyone, and I cannot wait to see you next week on the podcast. God bless. Sending you love and light your way. Cheers.